if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me do the breakdowns, but I start with the weekly and then I work my way down, adjusting my zones as I'm going down. And then I finally stop at the 30-minute and I stop adjusting zones at the 30-minute. But I trade based on the 15 and the 5 sometimes when it comes to entries or maybe second entries or where I want to exit. I'm just looking at the 5-minute, but I am trading on the 15-minute, but I'm not adjusting zones on the 15-minute.
Hey, finally. Sorry about that, peoples. And yeah, for me, main time frame that I use, pretty much all my entries, stop loss, zones are based off the 30-minute time frame. But same sort of thing, I just work my way down from like all the way from like the weekly right down to 30-minute, and then I'll just assess the zones like that, pretty much.
Harrison, it's crazy. It's like fast on YouTube, but it's a little laggy on my end for Zoom.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but it's much better than the last time. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy with that. Last time it didn't even load.
We get better every time. So Anthony, if you're a trader and you've already kind of been in the entrepreneur world, and it's hard for me to say because when you ask me about books, most of the time I'm not going to give you like trading books. I'll give you like Rich Dad Poor Dad, things where you can really understand money and get that knowledge base up when it comes to that, because then you'll know what to do with your money once you start making it in trading. Like for instance, with me, I'm going to start taking my trading profits and putting that into real estate and building a portfolio in real estate. But when it comes to trading, I recommend just 2 books, Trading in the Zone and Naked Forex. And after that, I mean, there's a ton of books out there like Market Wizards and stuff like that, but you really want to start building a knowledge base so that you know what to do with your money once you're really profiting and doing well on this. Paul, Stefanos, do you use the 5 minutes to see what's going on inside the 15? Yes, I do. For example, if you have a bearish 15-minute, but the 5-minute is bullish, you see that wouldn't really throw me off that much. Like I said, I mainly just use the 5-minute to manage the trade that I'm already in, or to get like a quick entry or a second entry.
Right.
Because the strength of the 5-minute is very weak, but at the same time, it lets you know what's going on in that pair every 5 minutes. So it's pretty convenient for me. There's 3 5-minute candles in a 15-minute, so it's you really get a sense of where the pair is going in the short term. Absolutely.
How do you set up your goals for monthly, weekly, and daily goals, and how do you keep track of scheduling and stuff? Stefanos, you want to answer that one?
Sure. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to answer it or not, but so I just like a journal on Trello that I use. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's on my bio, and I journal every single trade, every single detail about that trade. Now, on the side of that, what I do is I have a Google spreadsheet of my goal, what I want to make for that day. It's all in a formula where I put in a different formula in each cell, and it'll automatically populate what I want to. Are you taking a trade already?
No, I don't know what it is. It's not doing it. I'm spamming everything. It's just not doing anything. Oh, I better not do this again, otherwise I'm gonna send that guy. I'm gonna send that YouTuber an email and say it didn't work, mate.
Yeah. So anyway, so I have a Google spreadsheet of keeping track of my daily record, my weekly record, my monthly record, and my yearly record. And on the side of that column of the record, I have the percentage of what percentage I made for that day, week, month, year. And then to the side of that, the amount of money I made for the day, week, monthly, year, and then on the side of that, the pips. And then I keep track of what my record is during New York session, along with the pips I make in New York session. And then on the side of that, the Asian market, my record in the Asian market, along with the pips I made in the Asian market. And then I have a whole thing of, you know, like a tally of the wins I make on each day in each session. So I should make a template for you guys and put that out somewhere. That definitely helps, because you want to treat this like a business if you want it to pay you like one.
Bro, I can't even lie. This is moving crazy.
What's going on?
It's it just doesn't want to do anything.
Where's the window for the simulator?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't want to come back. Oh, there we go.
I'll just
Now,
keep pressing it. Yeah.
now not responding. Right, please.
All right.
Don't
You
do
ready
that to
for
me again.
developing consistency with the win rate? Yeah. Kaivan, hope that's how you say it. Just what I said. You know, treat this thing like a business. You want to journal every single trade, and the more you journal, the more you're going to get a lot better at studying your trades and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's going to force you not to overtrade because you don't feel like journaling. Journaling is tedious. It's annoying. It gets a lot sometimes, unless you like really get in the zone. And you know, it's kind of second nature to me, or second nature for me now. But you really want to journal a lot, because it's going to force you not to overtrade, because then you're going to have to journal that trade. Also, just I really have to know what you're doing right now to see like why you aren't consistent yet. So if you want to shoot me a DM, oh, Kevin, I think we're sorry. I talked to so many people today. No, Kevin Elias. That's somebody different.
Bro, I don't even know. This thing's doing the same thing again.
I forget what it was doing last
I
time.
tested it the other day and it worked. See, it's letting me look. It's letting me change the thing fine,
Yeah.
and this just doesn't want to do anything.
Hit delete last real quick.
What's that?
Or no, go to market.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
even want to
market.
let me do that. Okay, now it wants to let me do that. Right.
Close last or close all. Or we'll take an 80-cent loss. Make that back.
Just wanted to actually. Right. Has it done that? Okay. Let's see if it will
Oh,
start.
Coleman. What's up, man? Yeah, we should do a Zoom today, man.
Was it Tim C? I can't just stick to say maximum of two trades and maybe 2 losses in a day and call it quits there. How do you get over days like that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's also down to you as well. You know, you just gotta, if you take 2 losses, you just gotta close the charts and close your MetaTrader and just say, no matter what happens now, I don't care. I've taken my 2 trades.
The
Yeah.
toughest part for newer traders is that 2-day loss will really hamper you for the next day. And you're not going to want to enter that next day. Even if you see a perfect setup that you like, you're not going to want to enter because you're afraid of taking a loss. Now you might be risking too much if that's the case, but you just want to give yourself 2 trades a day. It's like, all right, I have 2 setups that I can make work right now. And if they work, they work. If they don't, I'm done for the day. And that's it. And I know I'll make that back tomorrow. And that's just what you have to get over. You got to stay just cool, calm, collected. Don't let the market really hamper your psychology or anything like that, because it does with so many people.
Bro, I think we're gonna have to just turn this one into a questions and answers. It's doing the exact same thing again, man.
What do you mean?
It's just not doing. It's taking forever just to do anything I'm trying to click it to do.
Yeah, we might have to start just doing these on our own, and then we'll post the video on YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing this. See, this is the thing. Like, I've got really good Wi-Fi. But
It's
it's
the computer.
yeah. This is
Too
what I
much
said.
for the computer to handle.
Yeah, I've got an old computer. That's what I'm saying. I want to get a new one, but it's just not viable right now.
Damn, look at this spread. Oh, it's Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. Yeah. But I would just say as well, like if someone's if you're taking losses and you're like in a position where you feel like you're um you're feeling the need to make those losses back. I think that's partly because maybe, how much money have you got in? I mean, if you're trading a demo and you take two losses, you're not even going to think about it because you didn't really lose anything. You just lost a trade. But if you've got money down and you're not even profitable, then you need to ask yourself, are you maybe, getting a bit ahead of yourself and potentially need to go a bit more back to the drawing board. That's what I would say, because I went through a stage of like losing quite a bit when I first started, and I just felt that I needed to maybe take a step back, start fresh, start again, but not putting money down and willing to lose it and mess up my psychology, but just get back to focusing on performance rather than trying to make back a loss, or because if you're just focusing on the I could try that quick. I wanted to do this today, but
You try closing reopening software? Yeah, you could
yeah,
do that.
I'll try quick if it wants to
I don't
do
know
it.
if that'll do anything.
It's not even letting me close it now. Yeah, this is just annoying, this doing this. Yeah, it's just coming up now that it's saying my stream is experiencing some problems.
Got 32 people in here. It's awesome.
33. Close and open again. Right, we'll close it and open it again, see if that works.
And again, if that doesn't work, we'll just we'll do this on our own, and then we'll post it on YouTube for you.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys, again.
Yo, where are you guys from? Charlie, where are you from? Mario, Paul, you're from Kansas. I know that. Casey.
I think Casey's from Singapore, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, open your task manager, Harrison.
How's that? How'd you do that?
Go to start.
Oh, you mean down at the bottom, close window.
Yeah. Just close any programs that you have open right now.
Right, yeah, just close it. Doesn't even want
India, wow.
Doesn't even want to let me do that. Isn't Forex in India illegal? Did I hear that?
Illegal? What kind of
Yeah.
government do you have over there?
Oh, I don't know.
Singapore, Manchester, Lisbon, Portugal, Argentina, Seattle, Florida here. Love it in Florida. I've been thinking about moving down there. Nice Republican governor. Spain, nice. Oh yeah, Control Alt Delete, Harrison.
Oh, that wants to turn everything off. What do I press start task manager?
Yeah, if it's in there. Jersey, what's up, Mario? I'm in Jersey, right in Long Branch. New York.
Yeah, it says not
I'm in New York like every day. Kenya. That's awesome. I love seeing that. I love seeing that we're talking to people all over the world. Like even you, Harrison, you're in London.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it's
awesome.
Crazy. Yeah, it said it wasn't responding. Right, let's try one more time, and then
One more time.
if not, guys, I am so sorry.
That's all good. Yeah, dude, I love seeing people all over the world. I think that's so cool. Like I know that, once I start traveling a lot and this whole mess of COVID's out of the way, I'll be able to come to some of these countries and meet up with some of you guys. Sydney, would love to go to Australia. Kenya, see, I can't wait to be able to go to Africa and just spend like 2 weeks out there, maybe South Africa. on some Safari.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to do a Safari.
Yeah, man. That shit was cool.
Say a 30-minute candle closes bullish and you want it to look for an entry, and you look at the 5-minute and you see the last 5 minute of the 30-minute close bearish. Would this concern you to take
No,
entry? No, that wouldn't concern me.
not at all. The 30-minute is way stronger than the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Say the 30-minute broke a major support, and you're thinking about taking a sell instead of waiting for it to retest. The 5-minute could just be retesting right there, and you could wait for the 5-minute to form a resistance before you take that sell. Sometimes a lot of people wait for the 30-minute, and it's not very rare, but it's a lot more rare on GJ for the 30-minute to make a retest. But you can catch a lot of retests on the 5-minute and just take that thing down.
Right,
So that's how I use the 5-minute.
Right, let's go. Let's see if this works. Hoping.
You already have the template, which is good.
Yeah, it seems to be working better, but I don't want to speak too soon. I'm going to be very pleased.
You might want to delete those charts that you already have.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get some water.
Go for it. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I did test it on my own literally yesterday, and it was running fine. So yeah, it gets pretty annoying, but I don't know. It's not just sometimes not a lot I can do about it.
Good. You guys got any more questions? Just ask away. You guys are having trouble with trading? A lot of charts open.
Have a lot of charts open. If you have low memory, it will be low. Yeah, I've just deleted them charts off. They were from the one we literally just done. Maybe should we see if it works if we just stick with, like, say the weekly to the 30-minute, or we probably need the 50.
Get rid of the weekly and keep the daily.
Yeah, let's get rid of the weekly actually. Right.
And go 15.
Should we go just add the 15? See if that makes any difference.
I don't know if it's the chart. I think it's.
Oh yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's got to be the computer, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely open the 5 because I think they want to see how we take entries on the 5.
Okay. Add that now. Right, I'm hoping this is gonna work better. I wonder, as more people come on, does that automatically make? Oh, I don't know. Surely that wouldn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think that's it either, because that's more. It's more in the YouTube server.
Mm-hmm.
Rakil gets 3,000 every morning, and it doesn't
make
anything.
a difference. Yeah, that's true. It's annoying because when I do like my simulations, usually it's as quick as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon in the next few months I'll have a new computer system anyway. So by then I'll definitely be jumping on some lives. Right, what I'm gonna do is quickly see if this now works any better. And then if it does, I think we're good.
Now, if you could just hit this right here.
Oh yeah. And then don't I click it again?
Yeah.
This one, yeah. I like it.
What does LBN stand for? Is that London?
Where does it say that?
MZ. This guy's big with the acronyms.
Ooh, I'm not sure. I think it's working all right now. I think we're good.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I think we are good. It seems to be
Yeah, you know
responding.
what I think the problem is with your stream, instead of streaming the I think you're streaming the screen or something and you're not streaming Zoom. I think that's why, because they can't see my my arrow.
No,
It,
no.
it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll sort that out. Maybe there's.
Next time.
Yeah, yeah. We'll look into that. But for right now, um, let's start off by breaking down the daily time frame on GDP JPY. So if you don't mind me just starting off, I suppose makes sense. So if we look at the previous 2 days here in GDP JPY, it looks like we had a couple of days of like weak bullish closes. So now when we look left, we're probably maybe coming up to some form of issue area, which we can see here that we were approaching this. I was even changed my. Oh,
It doesn't matter.
fuck it, we'll go blue. Yeah, so it looks like we're approaching this, this daily resistance area to the left-hand side. So I would say potentially we could see maybe some form of resistance formed, maybe a retracement, because we have been pretty bullish and we haven't kind of come down, created any support at this previous area. I think the blue looks awful. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go.
What's up, Shane?
Go with that.
Actually, Harrison, if you want to fast forward to, you want to go Monday, New York?
Yeah, we'll just go. We'll just skip straight into the Monday New York.
Yeah. Make sure you fix. Yeah, there you go.
I'll just do it by the hours.
Sometimes I'll fast forward like that to it sound like a weekly, and I'll miss the whole time. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, Shane.
Yeah, there's the Asian. Nothing.
That's why we don't trade on Sundays.
It was weird though. Last Sunday there was actually a fair move on GJ.
What's up?
I said last Sunday there was a fair move on GJ.
Yeah, I'll only take a trade on Sunday. I'll lower my risk to like 1%, and it's got to be a perfect setup.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The market is setting up on Sunday, so
Mm-hmm.
we have no idea what it's going to do.
Okay, so looking back at the daily, so we're at this area. So we're coming into pre-New York now. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, we are at this resistance area at the top, and at the same time, we have this support within this. So we're in this 4-hour range at the moment. Oh yeah. Yeah, you just do the arrow, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so we're consolidating here within the 4-hour time frame. So we're probably going to want to see some form of breakout of that on the smaller time frames. We do have clean candle coming back down to retest this support. Let me just scale to fix this.
Tim, 2%.
So when we look left, yeah, so we're reacting to this previous consolidation here on the 4-hour. But we kind of have clean candles coming up to this next area here. So I'll just move back and mark that out. Yeah, so looking on, oh yeah. Yeah, so looking on the 4-hour, we do have some clean candles as well coming up to this next area up over here. So we can go ahead and mark that out. So now we do have our, on the higher time frames, our tradable ranges. So we're looking at like a 70 pip range.
Nice range.
And then below support, we have like a 60 pip range. So that looks pretty good. Moving
Could
on
you do
to
me a favor and move the box to the like lower left corner?
mhm.
Awesome. Perfect. All
Yeah.
right. So yeah, looks like we're just in a nasty range right now on the 1
Yeah, this
hour.
looks really bad on the 1 hour time frame. So we kind of, we have this area here that looks like we're kind of tapped into already. And then it looks like we're trying to maybe generate some liquidity from this resistance area too. So we're definitely stuck within this range. So based on the hour time frame, I mean, we do have this clean candle coming up to this next area. If we can break above this minor resistance, and then we look left, and this is that gap down from the Asian session on Sunday, which would mean that we could potentially come down and retest this support here.
Yep.
So we just copy this over to the 30-minute, and we'll look to neaten this up.
Yeah, I would honestly just stay out of this right here.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad.
Even if we break that support, it's just nasty price action.
What is your normal risk on a trade? My normal risk is, I'd say I risk 2% if it's Tuesday to Thursday, and then if it's like Sunday, Monday, or Friday, typically 1%. But usually I wouldn't take it unless it was a nice setup anyway. So yeah, it's a bit more variable, I suppose. And as well, you don't have to have a standardized 2% risk. If I think that this is probably a little bit more of a riskier trade, I'd probably like to reduce the risk anyway, even if it was a Wednesday New York session. So should we get this started? I'll speed it up so we can just try and get through this. In fact, while we're ranging, let's skip a couple of candles, because right now, so we tried to come down, wicked into this area, closed in the range. Oh, missed it. Look on the 15-minute. Yeah, with not really any confirmation on the 15-minute. Looking on the 5-minute.
It's nasty price action to the left. So in that case, that's where I would want to wait for a retest.
Yeah, I think we could maybe get a sell if we get like a resistance formed at this area.
Yeah.
Continue moving down. So we'll just keep the candle moving now at this point. Yeah, these candles look nasty.
Let me see the 4 hour again.
Yeah, see, 4 hours still got room to come down to this support, but once it breaks this support, and I suppose this is that 1 hour support, and then that's where the 4 hour has this clean move, coming down to this area, which looks like
I want price to break this support right over here.
Talking about this support here.
Yeah,
just any close below this area would be nice.
It looks like it's starting to stall off on the bullish run that it had. This is March 2019.
Yeah, if this was a better range, the sell would have been nice here, but like there just was not enough range to take a sell. We have this support here.
How many pips from here? No, it can't move the screen. Hold on.
Do you want me to go on the 30-minute?
No, go back to the 30-minute. All right, don't move yet. Just what's the range from here to here?
What, from this candle?
Yeah.
What, all the way down?
Yep.
So this whole candle was
14. Yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if all right, how could we have caught this whole move right here? You could have, after this candle created its top wick, you could have put a stop above that and entered once price passed the low of the previous wick. But At the same time, you got nasty price action to the left. It's Monday, New York, so you're still waiting for the market to kind of set up for you. So you don't want to like force any kind of trades in here. But you also do want to always look for how you could have caught that big move. Because I think that's like 30 pips right there that we just missed. But that's completely okay. Because there's going to be plenty of opportunity throughout the week.
Yeah. So we're looking, I was just about to say, looking on the hourly now has closed below this area. So if we're looking at, yeah, so the hourly, top of the hourly is like 20 pips. Yeah, so I think personally, because we've had this big move down and the hourly's closed below, I think if we can get like a 30-minute resistance formed here,
Or 15 or 5.
yeah, or a 15-minute. Well, I would personally take on the 30, but obviously we're both trading at the same time. To continue moving down to this support would be nice.
Exactly.
So yeah, should we check it out in the 15 minutes?
Yeah, definitely. See what it's doing. And it looked like it already did its retest.
Yeah, let me move this over.
Was there any news?
I don't think so. Let me check. No news. Or not anything of some significance anyway. Right. So yeah, looking on the 15-minute, we're approaching this like minor support. So yeah, I'd probably want to see a resistance formed here, because we have this support here as well on the 30-minute, but I think that move down was a fake out. Yeah, that got corrected. In fact, I think it even reacted. Prices even reacted to. Oh, how do I zoom out? I'll zoom out for a sec. Here we go. That's better. So I think even price reacted to this previous support that we have here. So that was looks like we're reacting to that area. So
I'd like to break that.
Yeah, to continue moving down.
Yeah, we already missed the trade. We're not gonna kill ourselves for it. But again, it's Monday, and you got plenty of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely need to get new computers.
Yeah, I know. I certainly do.
Is it laggy on your end?
Not as such. To be fair, it doesn't seem to be. Is it laggy for the YouTube?
No, not for the YouTube at all. I guess I'm just the only one experiencing it. It's very laggy on my end.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
It's all good though.
Yeah, just have to bear with it. Oh, I see what you mean. It's starting to go laggy again now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, stream looks really good, but on my end, it's hard
Yeah,
to.
I think once I get a new computer system, maybe it's going to be the best time to start doing the lives.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think,
let's start recording these and
yeah, because when we do the recordings, obviously there's no issues, and we just fly right through it. So maybe that's going to be better.
What we'll do is we'll ask questions on our Instagram stories, and you guys can answer those through the week, and then we'll answer them all on the
Yeah, I mean, we could always, I don't know what the YouTube thinks about it, but we could always, instead of doing the simulation, because it seems to be messing up, but when we do the live stream without the program on, like there's no issues with it. So we could always do like a question time on YouTube.
Yeah.
Might work. Yeah, it looks like we've reacted to this support here. So you probably want to wait for a break of this support.
Either that or this could be a fake out again.
Yeah, potentially.
That could be the real support right there. and it could be forming a bottom wick right now to start coming up. And after that candle closes, we'll know which direction it's going. What is this?
Yeah, I mean, because technically, right, when candles come up, this candle, as it's coming up, it's going to be looking to its immediate left, and it's going to see this clean move coming coming down from the support. So
Exactly.
yeah,
So you could technically take a buy right now, with stops below that current candle. I think you could at least catch 10 pips out of that, but well, again, it's Monday. It's not the ideal setup, but that's a huge rejection candle right there. You guys want to keep an eye out for that. But I do see this maybe coming up. Yeah. Yeah, once this candle right here, this is a 30-minute candle, so it's strong confirmations. Once that makes its bottom wick, and then starts to flip bullish again, that's where you want to enter with stops below that candle. You could at least catch 10 pips out of that, move stops right to break even, and that's your session for the day. So that's probably what I would have done.
yeah, I see that.
It'd
This
be
is
simple.
lagging again. I don't know whether it's worth just.
Yeah, if you want to cut it, we could just do that. And
Yeah, I feel a bit bad, like wasting people's time. I know, like obviously we're still.
I think we
Yeah,
answered some good questions for him, and it's not like
yeah,
it's just a wash. But just know that we'll be putting these out, not live, but we'll be asking you guys questions throughout the week. We can answer them, and we'll do our own simulation random date. You know, it's not like we're gonna know what's happening. It's still gonna be live for us.
yeah,
So we'll be able to really show you what it's like to simulate and the benefits you get from it.
yeah, yeah.
Keep on here.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's worth doing, but um, we could potentially
Yeah,
do like a live stream, like question time on a weekly basis. Maybe people send us some trades they took during the week, and we could review them. Maybe that's an idea, because it seems to be the simulation, the actual program that's causing the lag.
yeah, that's the problem. See, it's good for them on YouTube, but for us, it's so laggy.
Yeah, yeah. This it's just annoying, to be honest, to sit
You
here
trade
and
the
watch
higher
it.
time frame trend direction, or happy taking trades against the overall trend? I like trading with the overall trend, and I'll wait. Like if price is in an uptrend, I'll wait for support to be formed instead of trading against the trend. I'll wait for that support to be formed for me to continue the trend. It's actually fine on my end. I don't know if anyone wants to sit in the lag. Stefano send a Zoom link. Zoom link for what, brother? Yeah, I think we should just cut this and
Yeah,
we'll get a quality. We both need new computers, and we'll be able to live stream on a daily basis. Because I'm planning on, like, with my mentorship, opening that up on October 28th. I'm looking to live stream every day for him.
nice.
So I'm gonna need a new computer. Have you been shopping at all? Like, do you know what you would want?
What in terms of the computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one that I want. Yeah, it's just
I don't know too much about computers.
nah, neither, to be honest. I just kind of went into a shop and just said, what's the best PC? And they just said, oh, it's gonna cost you a lot. I was just like, okay, I'll have to save up for a while then.
Yeah. Use your trading profits.
Yeah, I haven't even, do you know what? I haven't even made my first withdrawal yet. I'm still yet to do that.
So guys, I would have entered as price past the low of this candle with stops above the previous 30-minute.
So he's
I think it
referring
came
to
up to retest that, and now it's going to come down. I think it's going to retest the low it just formed down here at 147,573.
yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think we should call it there. That's pretty pretty irritating. It's done this all over again, but
Even though we didn't use the software, we still called 2 trades for him and showed him, basic price action. Yeah, that's we just called 2 trades.
yeah,
But guys, keep that stuff in mind. What we're looking at right there, and that candle specifically, where it just rejected that bottom and then came up. I showed you an entry on there, and then we showed you where we would have caught sells right here. All right, let's answer the rest of these questions, and then I guess we'll cut it, and then we'll start doing our own session maybe tomorrow or throughout this week. Let's lock down the time this week, and maybe we'll do a couple.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. We'll get through a few.
All right, it's actually fun on my end. All right, when do you change your bias? I changed my bias. Really, just I'm studying candles. You got to be fluid in the market. Yeah, I'm not saying like, all right, you just took a buy, you lost the trade, and now you're going to take a sell. That's way different than actually changing your bias to really reading the candles, waiting a little bit, waiting some time, and then realizing, all right, it's really a sell. I'm going to take the sell right here. So it's completely different. You want to be fluid in the market. Stefanos, when are you opening up your mentorship? October 28th. I'm starting the vetting in the beginning of October, and honestly now, like the people I talk to, I'm kind of getting a feeling of who I would want in it. Anything with SSD hardware will help processor. Shane knows what he's talking about.
We need to get Shane down. Help us out.
Yeah, Shane, head out to London.
Come down. Come and fix my computer.
You eat on this trade almost every time. Not too sure what that means.
I think he's talking about when price makes a low, forms resistance, and comes down.
Oh yeah, this is my setup. This is bread and butter right here. But I did see that, on the buy, even though I'm bearish overall, and I do think it's stalling out on like the daily and the 4 hour, I do think that there was enough range and there was a nice clean move to the left where we could have traded the retracement. I don't normally do that, but there was enough pips right there where we could have at least caught 10 pips after that huge rejection candle. So that's what I was looking at. But my main trade, again, would be that sell that just happened right here, and we would have caught 10 right there.
So he said initially you wanted to take a sell, then you changed to buy. What makes you change your bias? Well, I think for me personally, it's not just about changing the bias, because overall, I've still got a bias of sells, right? We look at the higher time frames. We look at the daily. Daily needs to come down, make a retracement. 4 hour has broken this support, so we still got the sells bias in hand. 1 hour is coming back down below that level. But I think what Stefanos was, what he was.
I see that fake out.
Yeah, exactly. So what he did was he realized that, okay, well, maybe we're not coming down yet. So we have an opportunity to take a scalp on a buy. And then even if price comes down to what we could have done, we would have taken the buy essentially. Or for someone like you or or anyone who may think, okay, well, I can't take a sell now, so I'm just going to wait for a better confirmation of the sell. You can keep the same bias, just looking for a different idea.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And also, like, if you just look to the left, like, look what happened recently. It looks like March 1st. I guess this was the Friday of the previous week. It did the same exact thing. It reacted to this level and it just shot up. So I'm going to take the probability that, all right, price might react to that area again. All right, I see this bullish candle right here that rejected hard at 147.428, and it closed back into the range. And then the next candle, I would have waited for it to create the bottom wick, and then I would have taken it as it passed the high of that previous candle. And like I said, you're looking at what happened previously, and you're trying to see if history is going to repeat itself. The second trade you called out, would you enter as price past the previous 30-minute low? Yes. Yeah, I would have entered this after it created its top wick. I would have entered right down here with
But
stops
they
above.
can't see your arrows, can they?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So he's talking about once the candle broke the low of, let's just, I'll put the red line there, and he would have his stop up above this area to
Exactly.
target the low. And then,
it's an impulse entry.
yeah, and then Shane said that 30-minute retracement of consolidation break is solid liquidity grab on the 4-hour to continue price downward. Yeah, exactly, because obviously the 4-hour came down, closed below this support. So now the next 4-hour came up, grabbed some liquidity to continue moving down. So when we look at that on the smaller time frames, essentially it did do a fake out. So that's when we talk about in terms of it's all what you look for. So Stefanos might see this and say, okay, well, we know that this the bias is sells, but it looks like we've rejected this area now. We might not see that move down to London close later on in the day. And if we have a support formed and we have a clean candle coming down, then we have an opportunity to scalp and to take a buy. Or you could say, well, I don't want to take the buys because it would be counter trend. I'm going to wait for a price to come up, do a retracement, form a resistance, and then take a sell. So that's why it's exactly what you see. But everything that happened was anticipated, essentially. It's just about where you feel most comfortable taking the position. I know a lot of people would feel a lot more comfortable in the trade that Stefanos was talking about once we had the resistance form to come and retest the low. Most people are going to wait for that setup because they know then that they've got their 80% or whatever probability behind them. But other people may say, okay, well, I'm going to wait for price to come down, create a low. And then if a support is formed, because we have this clean traffic now, and we've eradicated this, poor area to the left, I could potentially look to take a small buy. So it all depends. It all depends on.
That sell is the ideal. That's the ideal trade for any kind of beginner trader that's in here. And most of the time, that's what I wait for. Like I said, if I'm overall bearish, I'll wait for the resistance to be formed for me to be able to take that sell. But in this case, where I saw price shooting up previously to the left, and then the rejection candle right down here, I saw the fake out on the 1 hour. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe we are starting to come up. Just in case, I can at least grab 5 to 10 pips out of that. And I'll just secure move stops to break even, maybe not even leave a runner. But I can catch that just in case it doesn't fall and it does continue bullish. I'm just fluid in the market now, so I can see kind of. I can't predict exactly what's going to happen, but I know GJ so well now that I could see that there's at least 5 to 8 to 10 pips that we could have grabbed right there. But all right, so yeah, let's redo this this week, and I guess the session's over right there, 1700. I'm not sure what time that actually is.
So that would be London close.
Okay, so yeah, let's finish this up next week, and we'll do a different date. We'll post this on our YouTube channel, and we'll start doing that on a regular basis. Now that we know, like, all right, we've tried doing the live stream a couple times, and I just don't think our computers are up to standard for it. Or maybe we just have to play with a few things, but let's just we'll do our sessions on our own, and then we'll post the whole thing on YouTube, and you guys are going to get a ton of value from that. Just us going back and forth. There's no lag. Us talking about the pair, what we think is going to happen. There's going to be a ton of value in those.
100%. But yeah, we'll still play around with it, see if we can sort it out. But just gotta, just see what happens. But yeah, thanks for coming on anyway, mate. But sorry about the lag. And thanks everyone for coming on. Sorry about the lag.
It wasn't even laggy for them on YouTube. It's just, it is for us. So it's hard for us to even do this. Understanding all what you guys are talking about is truly a blessing. All right, awesome, man. Sindo, make it. That's cool.
Wicked. So we're gonna call it there. We'll see you guys for whenever we do our next video.
Yeah, we'll probably do it Monday or Tuesday, and we'll put it up right there. But Harrison, if you could send me this video, like save
Yeah.
it and send it,
Yeah. I've got it.
I'll throw this on my YouTube channel as well for you.
All right. Wicked.
It's more like a Q&A.
Nice. Yeah, we just have to call it like a Q&A session.
And if you could send me that graphic designer, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'll do that all this afternoon, mate.
Thanks, brother.
All right, wicked. See you, everyone.
See you guys.
Yeah, see you. Hello. No, I'm just finished.